Hey, how's it going today? So we're going to talk about just what are you going to learn from Course Income Secrets. This is a new channel, a new series that have been in the works for a while, and this is the second official episode. And I want to talk about, what are you going to learn? Yesterday I talked about, or the previous episode, I talked about just a welcome, right? Welcome to Course Income Secrets, what it kind of is about. And today we're going to talk about more about specifically what you're going to learn. So we're going to get into that in a second. But first, so the real question is this: what are the strategies, techniques, and tools that you need to learn to generate residual income from the e-learning boom that's happening right now? My name is Jean-Serge and welcome to Course Income Secrets. So, like I said, what are you going to learn here, right? You're going to learn, well, part of it is what I've been doing, right? Over the last almost 4 years now, building a personal brand, trying to figure out what it means to build a business online. Hey, Janet and Shiv, thanks so much for watching. So, building a business online isn't that complicated, but it's also not very easy because there's so much to learn. And I've been building my brand for, like I said, almost 4 years, right? And I've learned a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of things that have taught me lessons. I've done a lot of things that have taught me, tactics and strategies and tools. And I've done all this and gotten some results and gotten some failures, right? So one of the things I want to do is with Course Income Secrets, I want to talk about some things that are more specific to the e-learning strategies, the e-learning boom that's happening right now, specifics on how to generate income from the e-learning boom. Things like, promoting other people's courses. Why would you want to promote a particular course over another one? How to define your attractive character, your avatar, your target market, how to figure out who you're trying to sell to. Sometimes we think, and I know I certainly did that when I started, building a business online was all about just selling to anybody. Everybody was interested in what I had. There was no reason why, an 80-year-old grandma wasn't as interested in making money as a 18-year-old college dropout, right? It didn't matter. Obviously, they all want to make money. So I was targeting everybody, right? There was no specific, and that's one of the things that you learn over time is in marketing. Marketing to everyone means marketing to no one, right? So why is that? And this is something that I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn because I'm a smart person, right? I know things. And so that's an arrogance, right? An arrogance of thinking that I'm smart enough to know things. And then I end up doing things not the right way and learning the lesson that way. And that's part of what I want to do with Course Income Secrets is I want to help you to not make those kinds of mistakes, at least make less of them. We all need to make mistakes, right? We all need to make mistakes. We all need to make mistakes that teach us that we shouldn't have done that. And sometimes some people, we make mistakes and then we quit, right? But that's another thing I want to make sure that I help you with is not to quit. You need to be going until you get across that finish line, right? That finish line that is out there. It's out there for you. You can get to that finish line. All you got to do is you got to start running. You got to start, one step in front of the next. You got to learn A, B, and C before you can do D, E, and F, right? And especially before you can do Z, which is the finish line, right? Let's say there's 26 letters in the alphabet and maybe 26 things you got to learn before you cross the finish line, right? I don't know if it's 26. I'm just saying, maybe you got to go through those steps before you get to the finish line. Sometimes you might get a result before then, right? But typically you just, like everybody else, you got to go through the sequence, and that means learning things. That means learning what it means to define your avatar. Why do you care about defining your avatar? Why do I need to define my avatar? Why do I need to refine it regularly? It's not just I define it once and then I forget about it. You got to keep refining it. And your target market, maybe your target market changes. Maybe you specify another attribute of your target market. You know, your target market is all about the general definition of who you're targeting, right? And your avatar is a specific person, right? Hey, Paul, thank you so much for watching. And you know, that's the thing. So those kinds of things are things you need to know to build a business online, to sell courses, to promote courses from other people. I mean, all these things are important. And I've been doing these course income secrets for, I don't even know how long it's been now. It's probably been 3 months, maybe 6 months, almost every day. But I haven't really had a structure. And this is one of the things I'm doing now. I'm putting together a structure. That's part of what I'm doing. I'm doing that for you, so that it's organized. So today, like I said, we're just talking about what are you going to learn. You're going to learn these different things. You're going to learn how to build a business online. You're going to learn how to make money online. You're going to learn how to target the right people. You're going to learn why it's important to target the right people. You're going to learn how to figure out who your attractive character is. You're going to learn what is an attractive character. You're going to learn, you know, what are soap opera sequences and what are Seinfeld emails. You know, these are just terms that some marketers use, other marketers use an introductory and indoctrination email sequence, right? You're going to learn how important it is to have separate soap opera sequences or indoctrination emails for each list that you create. You're going to learn how to adapt those lists to become your part of your Seinfeld email sequence. You're going to learn how to figure out whether somebody's a buyer or not when they join your list. All these things you're going to learn in Course Income Secrets. We're going to talk about these things a little bit at a time. And of course, if you're looking at this Course Income Secrets after months of me doing them, right now I'm recording this, and today's the second day I'm doing the official series. But you know, maybe you're watching this and we're 6 months down the road and you're watching the introduction. So go ahead and go through all the different sections. You'll learn different things, and please go ahead. Don't be afraid. Reach out. Let's have a conversation. Connect with me. Send me a message. Send me an email. Send me a message on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you see this, on YouTube, and you know, wherever you see this message with this video or this audio, just go ahead. Let's have a conversation. I'd love to help you. And I'd love for you to be my next success story, because that's what I'm looking for, is to help people to get the success. This has been Course Income Secrets, the entrepreneur's blueprint to generating income from the e-learning boom. Some of your friends need to hear this message, so don't forget to share. For more content like this, go to CourseIncomeSecrets.com and make sure to subscribe and follow us here. My name is Jean-Serge. Until next time.